Yeah, I'm up now. Here's an update. I'm a real snob. I need a parfait. I need to meditate with the bunny on my steak. I'm finna give it a good shot with my case. She want the Mew Mew. She want the EJ. How much it costed? Like an Andre. I spent a band on a that band-aid. Thinking I missed, baby, is a mistake. I got 12 months, but I need an extra one. You wouldn't know a rep if you're next to one. It's young, I mean it, baby, I ain't like the rest of them. She a fanatic for that dun. Yeah, new house in the hills. Fine, waiting for me down in Brazil. 5, had to go on for the kill. It's 5 + 8, you know the deal. It's a skinny leg legend. Oregonian, it's hard to meet a Fevin. I might grow me a gut like my dad. My folks want grandkids really bad. So baby, do you wanna be a mini baby mama? Yeah, our kids could be East African, or they could be an accident. How you rap like that's what they asking him. I was poor and I'm black, so I'm taxing them. Just a couple reparations that I factor in. We saw the take the Ethiopians, yeah, but I'm on right now. I wanna start and get down. A lot of rain in my life I found, so please shut the pipe down. I need that.
As an immigrant, came into this country, adapting it every day, the language barrier, the culture barrier, everything, but you have to face it. I've been working my butt off, you know?
Oh, when the Saints go marching in. Oh, when the Saints go marching in.
To the name I'm proud of.
From a city that's played host to 10 Super Bowls, here's a look inside the Superdome in New Orleans. Today, it's the opener of a new NFL season, as it'll be the Las Vegas Raiders taking on the New Orleans Saints. Here's the former Auburn kicker Daniel Carlson to get this one started. And we are underway from the Superdome. And he returns this to the 22.
The Saints take over first and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
They'll run. Here's the rookie out of Clemson. And he maneuvers up the middle for 3. And it's second down.
A gain of 4. It's now second and 6 at the 26-yard line.
Second down and 6 now from the 26. Now Milton. And down he goes. Brought down the Raiders sack. Call it a loss of 5, a big sack to bring up third down. But just 2 plays in, and Charles already their first sack defensively.
Yeah, how about that? That didn't take long, did it? And now they look at third down, and that's another time to try and go and get the quarterback, too.
Come on. 69, Hawk 70, Hawk 70. Dragon 60. 19 right.
Milton. Left sideline, a dive, and looks like he's got it. It'll be a Saints first down on a pickup of 13.
Now you can exhale. The season is officially underway. Plenty of work done during the offseason, camp, and the preseason that led to that first throw of the year.
From the 34 now, here's first and 10.
Here we go. 79, Panther 60, Panther 60.
Throwing is Milton. And it's a short one here, complete to his tight end. It'll go as a gain of 4, and that'll bring up second down.
Well, the strategy was evident there. Get it to your tight end and make it a one-on-one play with a cornerback. Who's usually going to win that one?
The tight end, but not there.
Not in this situation. How about the corner defeating that logic and making a really nice tackle?
One back in the backfield, he'll get the carry. And a pretty good burst there as he'll get this across midfield and down to the 46. He'll get 15 and a Saints first down.
That's a very nice game there. A confidence-building run. Love the execution up front, and the way you press the hole, absolutely perfect.
So here's a 1st and 10 now in Raider territory at the 46. Quickly completed to the right flank. The 20. And he's brought down after a very nice gain. That one goes for 30 yards.
Execution was one of their watchwords leading up to this one. And on that play, able to execute brilliantly here on this opening drive.
A first red zone opportunity the new year here as they come up now 1st and 10.
Let's go now. 60 Eagles, 60 Eagles. Go.
To throw, it's Milton. Quick hitter here, it's complete. And he'll take it into the end zone for the Saints touchdown. A great play there. His first NFL reception goes for 6. And the Saints are on the board here first in the season opener. And now they'll line up to kick the extra point. And he's 1 for 1 on the new year as his kick is good.
Makes the score Saints 7, Raiders nothing.
The ball upright on the tee, and the Saints kick team booms it away. Now a crease here as he's past the 30. Now in good field position here as he's out of bounds up at about the 34-yard line.
Okay,
Looking
ready?
to put a drive together. They go play action here on 1st down. And this will be incomplete. Physical play on the football there, and it's 2nd down. Second and 10.
60 Bison. Buffalo 18.
They're going to look to throw. And his throw is going to be incomplete.
Nice back-to-back plays defensively. They're stacking momentum now. One incompletion, 2 incompletion. They're going for more.
Up the highest metric. The city just made it sweet with the diabetic. They mouth get full of deceit. Let these cowards tell it. Walking New Orleans with the etiquette of LA yelling.
So back-to-back incompletions, and that has them staring at a 3rd and 10.
Kevin Byron, Dragons, 18, Pioneer.
Now back to throw. Now he'll tuck this and run. But I think the ball's out. But this will fortunately wind up out of bounds. He's thankful right now for that sideline because it could have been a fumble loss, instead just a fumble, though they will have to punt it down.
You're right about that, but do you think there's ever been a player happier to see his own punter go on the field than him?
No.
I mean, not at all, right? How fortunate is he that they got a chance to punt it away, and it's not just a turnover at the spot.
And it's going to be batted down, and we'll go the other way with the football. Boy, a curious decision to go for it. Doesn't pan out. And the Saints are going to get it back and in great shape.
Here we go. Cowboy 80.
attack. And maybe a little over pursuit there as he's able to take this down to the 25-yard line. Give them 18 there, and the Saints have a first down. His first carry in their second drive, pretty solid. And, of course, remember back to their first drive, really strong throughout that one.
Not only is he getting good blocking up front, but how about his vision to find the holes? And he's seeing things before they even open and hurdling through them.
Here's Milton now to throw. Firing quickly here, and that's complete. And he'll go out of bounds in the red zone just inside the 20. That'll give them 8 that time. And they'll be left with second and a couple. To throw is Milton. Oh, it's a screen pass. That's complete. And the Saints are going to have a first and goal as the tackle made at the 10-yard line.
And sometimes when you run a screen pass down in the red zone, it's really tough to create a lot of room to operate. The field's pretty condensed. But that was really well designed there, and they're able to pick up a first down.
Now that. Panther 60. Panther 60 Maverick. 60 Maverick. 79 Broncos. Go.
Here's Milton. Now he's going to step up and run. And he works his way past the line of scrimmage and then slides to a hole. After one, 7-0 on EA Sports. The 6-yard line, the line of scrimmage on second and goal.
Ready! Viking 18! Go street!
Here's a give up the middle. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. It'll be a loss of a couple on the play, so now third down coming up.
An interesting and intriguing decision there defensively because they kept extra DBs on the field despite seeing the multiple tight end look that came out for the offense.
I thought they were going to switch out of it. I didn't know if they felt they didn't have time or what the case was.
Well, in any event, the extra speed allowed for great penetration as they stuffed that one behind the line of scrimmage.
70 Lions! Mustang 19! Trap 60! Trap 60! 18 Rattler! 18 Rattler!
They just do get the playoff as he'll look to throw. And down he goes. Pressure gets him back at the 14. Out now is the field goal unit for New Orleans. From the right hash, this a 31-yard attempt. And his kick is good. And that will extend their lead even further. So that one on target, and it adds to this first half lead.
And maybe we're too early to worry too much about one-score lead, two-score lead, etc. But this is where you kind of start banking those points that come in helpful later on.
And they'll get him down inside the 30 to 27.
The Raiders take over first and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
The offense for Las Vegas about set to begin the drive. They're coming off a fourth down gamble that last drive that backfired CD, but really not as badly as it could. Their defense held up and only gave up 3 points.
And what they want to do is play off the momentum the defense gave them. Only giving up the 3 points in that situation after they failed on fourth down. Now they want to make it pay off. They want to pay homage to the defense and have their own drive pay off in points for themselves.
And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. 2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12.
A loss of 2.
Yeah, another negative play in an early down situation. This one to start the drive. You're putting a lot of pressure on your quarterback to bail you out when you're in 2nd and long yardage.
The opening play of the drive goes backwards. Now they'll come up on 2nd and 12. Now they'll throw here out of the gun. Ball tries to force it in, and it's intercepted. And they'll start with great field position at the 41-yard line. When the rookie QB gets his first touchdown pass, that's one you put in the trophy case. First career interception, that's going to be one he wants to forget.
Yeah, and he's not going to go ask for the football, right? No. Yeah, you can keep that one. The key for him, what does he learn from it? When he watches the tape, does he have an answer right now where he already understands what mistake he made? That's what the coaches are going to want to know, and that's what they'll grill him on and see how he grows from it.
70 Rangers, 70 Rangers. 18 Cardinals, 18 Cardinals.
Throwing to start the drive. Milton. That's a short one here, complete to the tight end. And they're able to get this one past the 30 to the 25-yard line. It'll be a Saints first down on a gain of 16 yards.
So many times in my career, I've heard coaches talk about completions are one thing. But as long as we're there at the catch and we get guys on the ground, we can live with that. But if you're going to give up 10, 12, 15 yards after the catch, then your defense is going to be in a lot of trouble.
Tight, 19 tight, Panther 60, Panther 60. Go.
On first down, they'll go to the ground attack. And he doesn't quite make it, taking it within an eyelash. Dropped at the 1. 60 yards rushing for him in this first half as he is looking in mid-season form here in the opener. He's making quite a splash here in his NFL debut.
Well, he was advertised as being NFL ready, and both you and I tend to arch an eyebrow a little bit when we first hear that, but I think that they were right about this one.
Running game working, they'll stick with it on first down. Another shot from the 1 on 2nd and goal.
No gain on the play. Leads to 2nd and goal.
And now an audible here into something else. Penalty accepted, and that pushes him back 5. Things made a little more difficult after the false start as they try again on 2nd and goal.
Come on. 18, find it, Bronco 80. Ready.
Back to throw. Milton. On the RPO, he'll keep it himself. And he's got it. Touchdown, Saints. A 5-yard touchdown. And the Saints are looking good here in the season opener as they're able to extend their lead. So a good start to the campaign so far for them here in Week 1.
Yeah, all the things that you dreamed about in April and May and that you worked on in July and August, getting ready for this game, it's all coming together so far.
No going for 2. They'll kick the point after. Point after, right down the middle. And that makes our score 17-0.
17. Raiders nothing.
The ball upright on the tee, and the Saints kick team booms it away. And that one not returnable. It's over the back line of the end zone, so that's going to be spotted up at the 30-yard line. The Las Vegas offense ready to start this next drive. They're still in search of an initial first down as they come up here 1st and 10. And he's going to get a solid gain of 9 before being brought down. Second and right at a yard.
It's a gain of 9. Brings up second and a yard.
They'll set up a throw. Got an open man. It's Pickens. And he's going to be touched down, but he's got the first down. Well, there you go, Charles, the first completed pass of his young career.
And we expect it not to be his last. Very good to get the first one out of the way, though, as he begins his career.
2 minutes remaining in this first half of football.
Cougar 19, 70,
From the midfield stripe, they'll look to throw. Now he'll tuck this and run. Well, took a real chance with that one, but it's incomplete.
I tell you, Brandon, this defense is playing with some confidence. Haven't allowed a point yet. Flying to the football. I'm telling you, there's almost 11 to the ball on every snap. Another nice job there to force an incompletion.
Now it's 2nd and 10.
Panther 11. Let's go now. Let's go.
They'll look to throw. Short throw caught by Bowers. They get 7 out of that, so they're left with a 3rd and 3.
A 7-yard gain on the play. And it's 3rd down.
They'll look to throw again. He had a man open, but he missed him, and it's incomplete.
And that's a crusher right there. Had his man open for a first down. Throw a fastball. When that wasn't necessary, incomplete pass. One of these quarterbacks going to learn. You don't get extra points for how hard you throw the football.
They failed once in this spot earlier, but the offense will stay out to go for it on 4th down. Back to throw again. That's to his running back, complete. And he'll go out of bounds after taking it a little further down inside the 40. So the 4th down conversion has him inside the 40 now, 1st and 10. They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw. And he will find his man on the outside. They'll give him 4 yards there. And it'll be 2nd down. Another completion there. And when you think about the draft back in the spring, he's selected in the 1st round, getting the start here, as we mentioned in week 1. It's got to be quite a whirlwind for a young quarterback.
Absolutely, because going in the 1st round, people are going to clamor for you to be the starter right away, but many teams want you to get your feet wet first. You know, maybe just kind of hang out on the veteran starter. In this case, though, he ascended right to the top role, and I know he's excited about the opportunity.
So 3rd down now. They need the 27-yard line for a first. Again, he'll drop to throw. And it's a short one here, complete to his tight end. And this is going to be another 1st down as the tackle's made at the Saints' 13-yard line. Nice 3rd down conversion and even 20 yards.
These guys have definitely been outplayed in the 1st half, but I like their countenance. I like the way that they haven't panicked out there, the way they're carrying themselves. They're starting to move the ball, and what you have to do, maintain your poise and start to put together some drives.
Now the first carry here for the running back. Now he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. They'll lose a yard there, and it's 2nd and 11.
That was well played there defensively. 2 tight ends in the formation, which essentially gave them 7 blockers up front. Hard to imagine with all that size and beef that they could let a tackler through, but that's exactly what happened. A loss resulted.
Maybe just a slight detour on what's been a strong drive. Here's 2nd and 11. Now a shotgun snap as they'll look to throw. Got a man and he hits him in stride. And he is in. Touchdown, Raiders.
Touchdown.
Brandon Ayuk in the final seconds of the 1st half. And the Raiders are on the board here in the final seconds of the 1st half. And now they'll empty the backfield here as they elect to go for 2.
The Raiders will line up for the 2.
They'll look to throw. Now a run here off the RPO. He'll keep it. And he is into the end zone. So they get 2 more on the board here just before halftime. So not much time to speak of remaining in this first half as the kick's away. And he'll get it up across the 20 to the 21-yard line.
The return. The Saints take over 1st and 10 at their own 21-yard line.
And they're just going to run it here up the middle. And nothing doing. He's immediately taken down at the line of scrimmage. First half in the books. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. We'll see if week one fatigue becomes any kind of a factor as we are back underway in the second half. And he's up past the 20 to the 22-yard line.
The Raiders take over 1st and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
The Raider offense set to get this drive started. And they're still very much in this game, although they do trail. What's the game plan, Charles, for the second half?
It might be a little counterintuitive because most people will think losing equals passing the ball more, but I established the running game. They kind of went away from it in the first half. I think if they get back in balance, it'll help them when they put the ball back in the air.
Here's 2nd and 10. From the shotgun, he'll look to throw. That's caught. It's Dante Thornton. And he takes us beyond the 35 before going out of bounds. First catch of the new season for him, and he picks up the first.
A gain of 16 yards. First down for the Raiders.
One back in the backfield, he'll get the carry. He had to fight that time. Ran through one tackle, but ultimately he's only going to get back to the line of scrimmage. 2nd and 11. On the RPO, he'll keep it himself. Now he'll throw deep left side. And that will be incomplete. Trying to dial up the long one way out there, but it'll be 3rd down.
But when the running game's not working, sometimes you just got to take a few more chances down the field. That's a good effort, but it winds up incomplete.
This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on 3rd down.
Panther 60, Panther 6, Panther 11, 69, 19 tight, 19.
They'll drop to throw. He'll try and do this himself. Oh, this will be incomplete. The rush gets home just as he was letting that go. That could have been worse. Instead, it's 4th down.
Well, defensively, they haven't let him just sit in the pocket and get comfortable, and that's opposite a lot of game plans in today's NFL. Ordinarily, you're trying to keep the quarterback hemmed in. In this case, they brought the heat, and if he flushes out, they're fine with that, and they force another incompletion.
Well, he'll take a shot at the end of that one, and they'll begin right there.
At their own 18-yard line.
Getting set for their next drive, the New Orleans offense.
Trap 60, trap 60.
Throwing to start the drive. Milton. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete.
Certainly appeared to take away his first read, and by the time he tried to look elsewhere and find an open target, the coverage was too good. That one falls incomplete.
incomplete pass on first down. That leads to a 2nd and 10.
Cup 19, Cup 19, Cougar 19. 7 Pirates, 7 Pirates.
Looking to throw. Milton. And he comes back with one complete. And he almost gets this to the 30, taken down about a yard shy.
1st and 10 at the 29-yard line.
19, Dragon 60. Warriors 70. 79 Broncos. 18 Rattler, 18 Rattler. Go.
They'll look to throw here on first down. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete. To give you an idea of how accurate he's been throwing the football, we're in the second half. That's just his 2nd incompletion.
Well, if he's that locked in, that means everyone's locked in, because to me it's like throwing a no-hitter in baseball. The pitcher may get the credit. A lot of people making plays behind him in the field.
He'll try again with the arm here on 2nd down. And he's going to be taken down right at the line. It'll go as a loss of a yard, so now they deal with 3rd and 11.
As a defense, you're more balanced when you're in zone coverage, because you're able to keep your eyes on the quarterback and see the play develop in front of you. They're able to keep the quick pass in front of them and stop it right at the line of scrimmage.
What do they have for this? 3rd and 11.
Deputy! Cowboy 80. 70 Ranger, 70 Ranger. 18, Pioneer. Panther 11, Panther 11. Ready.
Now Milton. He's got his target. That's complete. And he is going to have a Saints first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
That's good.
And now we get into the psychology of the whole thing, because a lot of teams with a 2-score lead in the 3rd quarter, they almost become defensive with their offense, just playing not to lose. I think with this team, you got to figure at this point, this is a great spot for them to go into attack mode, really try and put the hammer down and finish this one off.
Milton. And a quick throw here, that's complete. And just 3. Yards on the catch there. He couldn't get away. And that's going to bring up 2nd down.
Brandon, you know this is going to be discussed, because this is the fear of all the backs when they run this type of a route. They've got to find the football, and sometimes they don't see the defender. And in this case, he took a pretty good shot for his efforts, but give him credit, able to hold on to the football.
From the 48-yard line, here's 2nd down and 7.
Ready. Mustang, Panther 60, Panther 60.
Throwing is Milton. A hit as he throws there, incomplete.
I see the surprise in your face there, partner. That is a rare incompletion from him. He's been on point this entire game.
He has percentage completion-wise way up, not that time. This will be the 8th play of the drive. It's 3rd and 7.
18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal. Trap 60, Trap 60. Cup 19, Cup 19. 7 Pirates, 7 Pirates. Buffalo 18.
Out of the gun, they'll look to throw. Looking right side, and it's intercepted. Past the 20. And he takes this one back into the end zone, and the Raider defense delivers a score. So that potentially a turning point here this 3rd quarter. A 2-score lead down to 1 now following the pick 6.
And that had to be the message at halftime for this defense, delivered and accepted. We need to go out there and make something happen.
And now they'll empty the backfield here as they elect to go for 2.
The Raiders will line up for the 2-point conversion.
That's caught. And he will get into the end zone as they will indeed claim a 1-point lead.
Raiders 16.
So they'll get another shot on offense following that pick 6. And now the kick is away. Some hitting going on now. This has been a tight game, and he takes a big shot there on the return.
At their own 19-yard line.
Ready.
The Saints offense on the field, ready to get their drive started. Now remember, they were just out here a moment ago through the pick 6, so we'll see if they can take better care of the football this go around.
Yeah, and sometimes, partner, I think it's almost better that you just throw the pick 6.
How about this? He's to the 10. Touchdown, New Orleans. A big play there. Making quite a splash with his second touchdown in his NFL debut. And the Saints are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead. Now comes the kicking team here for the extra point. And with that, the lead is up to 8.
Makes the score Saints 24, Raiders 16.
Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. And he brings us out past the 20 to the 24.
The Raiders take over 1st and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
The offense for Las Vegas about set to begin the drive. And really, Charles, not much of a surprise that they're losing. They just haven't been able to get much of anything going in the pass game. And as you well know, in today's NFL, if the passing game isn't working, usually not much else is working either.
Exactly right about that, Parker. And I know that right now the easy answer would be, hey, let's run the football. But that might not be everything you need. So despite the fact that they've struggled throwing it, they've got to find some type of a play, multiple plays, that puts the ball in the air and allows for them to have some success.
Now he'll look to throw here on 2nd and 10. And he's got his man in stride, complete. And they'll get it up just short of the 45 at the 44. 19 yards to pick up there. Move the chains. A nice completion there for the first down. And Charles, you think about the quarterbacks of recent vintage that have been thrust into action week 1. It's no guarantee of future success, but we sure have seen some good ones.
We certainly have, partner. How about Joe Burrow with the Bengals in 2020? He was excellent. Kyler Murray with the Cardinals. The best part about his game has his team run the brink of the playoffs. And Deshaun Watson has won division titles after having started from day 1.
And that is incomplete. The coverage a little too good there, and it's 2nd down. So another incompletion there. He's hitting on fewer than half his pass attempts in this one, and that is not a winning formula.
Yeah, so let's make sure to give a little bit of credit to the defense here. They're giving him a lot to think about, a lot of different looks, and he seems a little bit confused trying to complete passes.
Deputy Lion, 19 Lion.
And 2nd and 10, he'll look to throw again. And they're well past midfield, just a yard or 2 shy of the 40. So in Saints territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 42-yard line.
Las Vegas, 1st down.
Looking to throw. Working downfield, he's got Thornton. And they're able to get this one past the 30 down to the 25. We are through 3 quarters here on NFL Kickoff Weekend. We'll return with more after this break. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. They'll look to throw now on first down. Rifles one, and that's going to be intercepted. And the Saints are going to get the football here at their own 23. Defensively that time, they were in zone coverage. As a rookie QB, what lesson can you learn there?
Well, understand this. You saw zone in college, and the defensive backs reacted, but they don't react like they do on this level. So when they're in zone and they see the ball coming to them, they'll react at least a half a second faster. You've got to know where you want to go with the ball and be decisive with it. Otherwise, the end result can be something you don't like.
On the jump.
Getting set for their next drive, the New Orleans offense. Another important fourth quarter series coming up. That last INT helping to maintain their slim advantage. And they're going to stop it right at the line of scrimmage. Just no cutback lane to be found whatsoever. 2nd and 10. Got to figure now, after getting that turnover, they're just going to be happy to keep the ball on the ground, right?
This is where covering the football, taking care of the ball, all the ball security terms that have ever been used, they come into play for the guys on offense right now. Just take care of it, and they've got a good chance of ending up winning this game.
Officially nothing on that last run. They'll try again, 2nd and 10.
Mustang 19. Dragon 60. 79 Broncos. Go.
To throw, it's Milton. Catch made, right side by Wilson. And he's going to be touchdown, but he's got the first down. This is something you got to be wary of defensively. And just because they're in the mode of trying to burn some clock doesn't mean they won't pass, and they got good yardage out of that one.
Yeah, and really, when you're looking at it, now they've got a fresh set of downs. Look for 2nd down. If they want to take another shot and try and loosen things up, that'd be the time to do it.
So they'll come up 1st and 10 now from the 33.
Warrior 70, Cougar 19.
To throw is Milton. McKinnon here, it's complete.
Milton's pass. Complete to number 9. It's a gain of 5. Brings up 2nd and 5 at the 37-yard line.
Here's 2nd and 5 now from the 37.
Buffalo 80. 19, Tiger, 19, Tiger, Cup 19, Cup 19. Ready.
Here's Milton now to throw. And this one is incomplete.
We know it's not an easy job to go out and catch passes when people are trying to tackle you and knock the ball away. But the bottom line is, that's a pass he's got to have and a pass he should have caught.
And this offense on 3rd down today, they've hit 2 for 4 thus far. This will be 3rd and 5. Here's Milton. And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete. Critical play in this football game, because if they pick up the first there, that clock keeps rolling.
Has to be a little frustrating for them because they know that they pick up a first down there and continue to eat away at the clock, really increases their chances of closing this one out. Now they're likely going to have to give the football up and sweat it out on the sideline.
At their own 20-yard line.
The Las Vegas offense ready to start this next drive. Not an ideal way to end their previous drive. They threw the interception, Charles, after they had built up some momentum. They were moving the football, but something good was built on for this offense as they run back out here.
Yeah, you're right about that. Up until that last play, everything was working pretty well for this offense, gaining chunks of yardage, getting first downs, really making a push for the end zone, and looked like they had a nice rhythm going. Now you got to have a short memory here. Don't focus on the interception. Focus on what came before it and get back to it. They're not out of it yet, but in order to come back, they need to play clean football the rest of the way. He makes a correct read there, passing on challenging a blanket coverage and getting the first down with his legs instead.
They'll get this into the hands of Ayuk. Give him a gain of 5 on the completion. And it's 2nd down. So a nice throw there. And CD, I have to think you've been impressed with what you've seen thus far here in his debut.
You know me well. I have been impressed because what I've seen is him starting to understand how to play the game in a short amount of time. The dazzling plays, they'll come and with experience. But right now, we're seeing him handle the game, make all the smart plays, and the right reads.
On first down, he'll drop to throw. Now a run here off the RPO. He'll keep it. Oh, no, he lost the football. And now this ball picked up by the offense. But here in the final 2 minutes of the game, this will be blown dead. Only the fumbler can advance the football. So this will go back to the spot of the fumble itself. Back to throw. His pass caught with the 4. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Raider touchdown. From 6 yards away. And the Raiders have a chance to tie things up as they trail by 2 here in the 4th. And now the Raiders will face an important 2-point conversion attempt here.
The Raiders will line up for the 2-point conversion.
70. Warriors 70. Ready.
They'll try and throw for it. And no, it falls incomplete. So the 2-point conversion no good.
Saints 24, Raiders 22.
Just under 2 minutes to play, and this we figure to pretty much be your ball game right here. And they've got it. They recovered it. But hang on now, though. There's a penalty flag down. A big mistake in that spot. You got to let it go 10.
They didn't give themselves a chance. They had an opportunity, touched it first. Now they're in a really bad spot.
Well, some good games around the league here early in week 1, and this one's shaping up to be as good as any of them as we come up on a 1st and 10. They'll try and run some clock here as they keep it on the ground. 20, 10, touchdown, New Orleans. A great effort there. Now with his 3rd touchdown of his first ever NFL game. And the Saints get an important score there to extend their lead here in this 4th quarter. Still an important piece of business to take care of, the extra point. And that might just seal the deal here. Makes it a 2-score game with not a lot of time on the clock.
Saints 31, Raiders 22.
The ball upright on the tee, and the Saints kick team booms it away. The lane opens here. He's past the 30.
Brandon Ayuk on the return. The Raiders take over 1st and 10 at their own 36-yard line.
This is 1st and 10.
Let's go now.
They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. And incomplete on the deep ball.
Once he got out of the pocket, you thought that maybe he'd take off with it, especially here in the 2-minute drill. Sometimes defenses will focus so much downfield that there's room to run, but this time he decided to throw it unsuccessfully.
Here's second down.
7 Pirates, 7 Pirates. Here we go, here we go. 60 Bobcats.
Now back to throw. Pass complete right side to Bowers. And he's going to be out of bounds inside the 25-yard line.
And the offense is saying to itself right now, they were all this easy because he was wide open. And once he made the catch, plenty of room to work his way downfield. That was a breakdown on the defensive side of the ball, one that they want to fix immediately.
All 3 timeouts remain, but they've got to score quick. It's 1st and 10. On the RPO, he'll keep it himself. And this is intercepted, and that should do it. And the Saints are going to get it back here just shy of the 20.
Well, let's face it, Brandon, they're down here in the second half. You want to try and make something happen, and if you're the guy with the ball in your hands, you're going to try even harder. Because I think all he was trying to do was to get outside the pocket and see if he can find a big play downfield.
The Saints offense on the field, ready to get their drive started. And a few kneel downs should just about do it. Now, defensively, they do have all 3 timeouts, but very little reason to use them at this point. And he gets this one just shy of the 40, down at the 39. 210 yards rushing for him now as he's run it 11 times.
Well, that's a carry they have to be satisfied with. And throughout this game, they've been satisfied with what he's given them. Whenever they've needed a big run, a first down, he's the guy they've turned to. And it doesn't matter what the defense thinks. They feel like they've got the confidence to keep handing it to him and keep picking up good yardage.
5 points of contact necessary at this stage as they'll run first down. The Raiders going to use one of their timeouts as they get the stoppage with just under 50 seconds remaining in the fourth. Well, the offense has had a big day. He's been great running the football, but I don't think anybody liked that last result.
No, they didn't like the last result at all, but they have to look at it in total, don't they? They've had a big day running the football. You take an occasional loss or an occasional bad play along the way, but all in all, they have to like what they've done.
And for one of the few times here today, this one's not going to go anywhere. Now the Raiders going to go ahead and use the second of their timeouts as they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in the game.
A dime look defensively for the Raiders on 3rd down.
Yeah, you're right. 2 extra DBs out there.
60. 70 Rangers, 70 Rangers. Trap 60, trap 60.
Now they'll throw here out of the gun. Got a man and he hits him in stride. Now he's loose down the left sideline. Touchdown, New Orleans. A great play there. 61 yards. And the Saints are closing in on a winning start to the year as they extend their 4th quarter lead. The try here for the extra point. And he's been a busy man, 5 for 5 now as he knocks another way through to extend the lead.
Raiders 22.
Ball upright on the tee, and the Saints kick team booms it away. And he'll go down as this drive will start at the 25-yard line. Here's 1st and 10.
Buffalo 18.
Trying to shake off the interception from the last drive. He'll look to throw. Well, this is taken in. It's complete. And he takes this one into the end zone. And all of a sudden, here in the final minute, things get a little bit tighter. So on this drive, the rookie leads him into the end zone, Charles, and that helps cancel out the points that were created on the previous drive when he threw the interception.
Yeah, let's give some credit to this rookie because instead of hanging his head after his mistake leads to a touchdown, he comes back out and he's firing and made up for it right there. A well-executed series helps reestablish some confidence in him to run this offense.
And they will get back to within one score as he is into the end zone, and the lead's cut to 8 here in the fourth. So still a chance with just over 20 seconds to go, but they need to get this one back, no doubt. And the Saints are going to get to this one, so that should about do it. And that's why you have your hands team out there on the field. Those are the best guys ready to make that play.
And let's face it, it was executed well. It wasn't a bad kick. It wasn't anything like that, just that the normal outcome actually came to play. Analytics will tell you it's a very low possibility of getting the ball for the team kicking it in an onside kick situation.
You're all about the numbers, aren't you?
All about the numbers, baby. It's a new game now.
They don't lie. And he's across for the late touchdown. And in the final seconds, that should just about put a capper on this game. I think all teams probably like seeing that schedule for the first time, looking at week one. Oh, good, we're at home. This is why you want to be home in week one. They're looking sharp.
And I agree with you totally. That's what you want. But there carries a little extra pressure with that as well because you and I both know protecting the home field, winning your home games is paramount in this league. So you go into it, yeah, we want it, but now you actually have to go out and prove it.
And two sides to that coin, and looking like they're going to protect it here in this one. Extra point right down the middle. And the lead is up to 15 now. The ball upright on the tee, and the Saints kick team booms it away. And with a well-placed kickoff, that's what these new rules can do for you. As he'll be backed up to start this drive.
In this position, trying to get back into the game, teams are looking for a spark from their special teams. That's not what they got, though. They got a setback, and they have a long field to cover if they want to try and put points on the board.
Now a run here off the RPO. He'll keep it. And brought down, but not before they're able to get it up to the 25. Well, CD, always a little extra excitement for week one, and one of our early window games here in week one on a Sunday comes to a close.